politics, and leadership. Now there plenty matter dey to settle.
Wetin government dey talk, and the one where politicians come dey do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on and enter inside so.
Koko of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Koko of the matter.
Koko of the matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on Wazobia TV.
For latest yarn and tori from your Sempe programs, where they on top Wazobia TV, waka enter Facebook, www.facebook.com/Wazobia TV.
This program is suitable for general viewing.
Better time don't reach. Carry welcome inside Wazobia TV. We joy for our mind and food for our heart. We say welcome. Out today now, all packaging enters is supposed to be. And all the waka transport you no do. And yes, they no collect extra money for you from transport. We hope say so it be. Carry welcome inside Koko of the matter. Now here we dey discuss all country matter. We dey for our grand. We must grind until the software well. So the picking go fit chop am with confidence. All these things that in there front today, say me will grind the matter put for na front inside program it with this. Carry welcome once again. My name na Femi D. Amele.
And my name is Somi Alegino. Once again, better welcome to all of our wonderful people that they follow us, they watch Wazobia for all the different places them. Whether na Wazobia TV you day, UHF 25, whether na Go TV 98, Star Times 195. We greet you specially. We also greet you even as they follow us, they watch this program from inside our YouTube channel for Wazobia Max TV. We hope you will follow us there throughout the duration of the show. And even if you're not fit today with us now, you feel still go catch up on everything where we get to the touchlight for inside Koko of the matter for today. Now, wonderful midweek edition 9 we don't reach so, and we get better to where we carry come give all of us now. Just make sure say when I see chook mouth for inside when the time reach for inside our phone lines or our WhatsApp number. All of them, social media, we day ground full for now. And we hope say una go follow us grind Koko of the matter for today.
Hey, Koko of the matter for today, not to pass on to election things. Now they hear the different things where they different people matter to this thing. So we don't even read where they abuse the people will go vote for 2023 election. Some people will be like, say, gotta go one candidate side. The ones where gotta go another side. They give them different names. Say, go yeah, this one mate, this one not. Different surname, don't they join different electorates. But waiting, be the mind and waiting electorates. The one people will go carry hand vote for election. Waiting, them be the right. We won't know that talk. We will know for true. Because it be like say, if you don't follow your neighbor, go decide where they go in the course score nowadays. I won't separate this kind of talk. May person know giddy you, beat you, force you by force. May they follow movements we no enter. And the one we want look inside the matter today. The one we say electorate, their rights. People where they vote, what thing they suppose they reason before they enter, say they won't vote for a person. From now reach next year, space today, makes sense enter if you never did so.
And get to do with making sense of the matter. The Oga will follow us make sense of Koko of the matter for today. Now, program manager for Global Rights Niger, Edosa Oviawe. We hope saying go follow us touchlight the matter. In already turned up put for ground the ginger to give una waiting una get to know concerning this matter of voters' rights and voters' education and all of the gbogbo. But before we waka enter inside the main Koko, make we go see waiting to happen for inside political waka for inside Niger for the different parts of the country.
Carry welcome back inside program it. Now they confident so because the total we want arrange give you now money we want you start them. May your blood pressure stay where you go find them as we they start them. The different governors will put head under the Nigerian Governors Forum. They don't hear noise. In fact, they don't vex finish. Give federal government. They call people like Attorney General of the Federation. They call Minister of Finance. They say they won't use them wuru do them wuju, do them one chance for on top money will come from Paris Club Fund. The money where they drag the federal government to wait now $418 million US. They say the money is supposed to do for a federation account to reach one kind time. But the governors come be like say they yes say the people where they in charge of this federation account and we get mad for inside the talk. People like Abubakar Malami when the Attorney General of the Federation, Zainab Ahmed will be Finance Minister. Say we don't hear say na get plan we want off everything. No will tell na say we no go agree. Now in Ogaka Odefayemi will be the Nigerian Governors Forum chairman and governor of Ekiti State. Put hand for paper, start the right letter. He write letter so they say may they no triangle. Now remember say this courtesy, it day before court. Now court go up and separate who supposed share for inside this money. Nobody say now go just enter, start the buga, the share money, give different contractors because now think say now get hand where we spend money pass. But we no go agree for this kind of thing. They say contracts where they grant, say they where they involved as governors and then follow them join local government chairman. They supposed put mouth before anything fee go at all. I say to even come make matter come different. Now say the matter day before court. Say many people where they work for Federal Executive Council. Men are here what men are not even try us at all. They say this one and this talk onto money is the interest of the general public. Make everybody get sense of the matter. Now go remember say this talk where they start the talk. Nobody today they drag them. In fact, as at the reason I'm now, he don't reach 1 year, 2 years. In fact, he passed like that. Safe. Where they don't they drag the money of $418 million US. Where some people say now consultant they won't pay say money for the work where they don't do. But the state and local government say tanda put no they pay them. Now we go say whether they don't do work finish or it remains small. Now this kind dragging, the two of them enter. So governors for one side, people will be minister for another side. The matter see the grand. We go see what the court go settle the matter last. He got as he be. I be no see him so. Now money, everybody need money now.
In fact, I not even fit put for this one where I want to talk because the next story they were hand so he get to do with matter of money. And not be small money, big money, better serious money like that. Where this time around, minister too they justify the spending. Make we enter inside the toilet.
Yeah, this one you go reach, may they increase the fan, or may breeze the blue person now. Money where they come now, no they easy. Yeah, would they hear you so?
1.4 billion naira. Yes. I'm sure say many people don't hear the story of some vehicles like that, where according to the report we come up from inside social media by popular a person where they write story for inside there, David Hunde come out, just released one report of 1.4 billion naira worth of vehicles where they buy for Niger Republic, and our Minister of Finance to come out can justify, say yes, true. Our president approved that money, one, and secondly, not be saying anyhow approval. She can't justify the approval of that money. Again, 1.145 billion naira for the purchase of vehicles for Niger Republic. Of course, we know say when the reports come out from inside social media, Twitter, now the reports come out, many people come to vex. Waiting they happen. How Ubunge government going to come out this kind of money, give neighboring country? Waiting they take the money do and all of that. Now all these questions now come out from inside social media, and the the outrage not be small something. Now Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Madam Zainab Ahmed come out and talk say yes, true. Then do and also say not be anyhow matter, say President gets right to make his own assessment on situations and act accordingly. When she still respond to the matter, as she did the Federal Executive Council, FEC, now she can talk this one and she say yes, Nigeria no be now. Say they don't get policies to assist neighbors before to strengthen capacity to deal with insecurity. Say no be now they start to do this one, they don't do the one they come since. And our president gets right to make decision on top of all these things. So in don't making assessment, and yes, the matter come out as it be so, and in don't do what in do on top the matter. Say make we calm down, make our blood not the hot on top the matter. Now one thing to say yes, we they assist other countries. One thing to say is matter of president get to make assessment and all of that. But when you reason say this money where we call so 1.145 billion now for the purchase of vehicles for the Niger Republic. So moto now they take and buy. According to the report where David Njeri carry come out, all these billions of naira buy 10 vehicles for Niger Republic. We never know whether na bulletproof, whether na a military vehicle or tanker or something. I see something where it's come like in an SUV. I not really remember.
Even if na Ijapa, wetin they use, why na Naija they buy motor for Niger Republic? I don't understand. You get when they draw a line where they say na train this thing where they draw and go up. I can't wonder say whether somebody don't use a razor and move Nigerian border go up small, say from that side. But I don't even can't understand this matter again. Waiting journalists, why would they buy motor for Niger Republic? And on top of still carry chest for hand, talk say yes, it's supposed to be. Why is supposed? How much else should they ask for now? More the reason this is small. At least if they do something for secret, if they go catch you, nobody say go come out again, constantly practice. I don't want to talk onto the matter, but I they try to understand this issue of Niger. Waiting now the I and A, I've been at the Niger, I've been at Nigeria. I don't understand. We get Niger states here now. Why must he waiting join us? Okay, I don't to talk. We allow the whole matter day as a day. I just say make a no ginger. I just the cooler for head like this. Inside under the month where to read on the Tanda Puto, now inside Ekiti State, now I see this one. As we the waka, now you hear say court case they inside Ekiti State. We don't know whether I don't see the matter so. But on top of the story where they follow for there, the Ado Ekiti division of High Court for there, inside this Monday, don't sentence 2 men. One na Kola Makide, the other one na Aruna Bika. Say, may they go kill them by hanging for work of armed robbery where they do for inside the state. The court sentenced the 2 men. Say, he don't do the bad not things when I don't do. We count them. 1, armed robbery. 2, conspiracy. 3, rape. 4, kidnapping. And all these things, if we join, now somewhere between life imprisonment, now suppose they soon. When the 2 people content that put for in front of George finish, look, say, waiting and do. When they go look the matter, they say they kidnap one guy where they call Adejuwon Daramola. They call rape a 19-year-old mother who carry 5-month-old baby for handle. They rape them. After they don't do that one, they say this work where they do, this bad thing where they do, now inside Ilasa for inside Ekiti State. And 3 others, they say they steal phone, steal money, join all those ones. The man where they put quates, where they put ginger for the judge body, Olasomi Oluwaseun. Conduct say, this one, we're not supposed to look and wear too much. Say, think why one start they read for inside book. If na criminal law, they offend that one. And na gender-based violence, they offend that one. Na kidnap and terrorism, they offend that one. All these laws, they offend inside Ekiti State. When judge go look at Judge Olalekan, Ola Tuwura, can say these 2 men, for this thing when I do, count 1, the one where they call conspiracy, and I go chop 7 years. But if that 7 years no do, for the one where they call armed robbery and the other one we follow and for back, for 2 and 3, 2 of them now sentenced to death, now go chop. But wait though, the judge can't even explain the kind death. He say now death by hanging. But if they no die by hanging finish, say make they like say they go wait there until their body, their spirits come up for them body before everybody calm down. Say, after that one, I can say for count 6 for kidnapping, say na life imprisonment. I beg, let me judge this matter for this judge matter for the waiting she judge. Now, I mean,
waiting you want judge, waiting judge don't already judge.
You, they put person where don't die inside life imprisonment, so. But you don't do them now. Okay, now, nothing do them. Even, meaning say, if you carry this sentence, go heaven, go the count the rest, they join. 7-year sentence, killing. When they kill them finish, they go count up life imprisonment. These 3 things, it combined. This one, it pass dessert. This one now early breakfast for bad people.
Or you both they get what they call consecutive life sentence. So after you don't serve 1 life sentence, you go still serve another life sentence on top the life sentence. So that one no coming back from the situation. Maybe another one that they try to do.
It get as it be.
All right, from inside here, we enter inside Kogi State, where the Oga at the top for the state, not they use matter of security play at all, based on the different things where they put on ground to make sure, say, they look at security or insecurity to make sure, say, the things stop. Some people, when you hear the things where they're on ground, you go ask how far, but make me tell you what thing then you go know how to take judge the matter. Yes, Governor Yahaya Bello don't order say first, may they close all the houses the way they put Ashana for inside the state. Say may they close all of them. And secondly, made a ban the wearing of face masks for inside public place to make sure say they identify who they were pass up and down for inside the state. They say get to take this decision after they do some kind serious security breaches where they don't experience for inside the state in recent times. Waiting be the nature of the security breaches, they don't really tell us, but now the measures where Governor Yahaya don't put in place be that. In talk this one for inside Lokoja on Tuesday when they get meeting with the first and second class traditional rulers, including local government council chairmen for inside the state. You know, and for there, we say make they also he say also make them remove and demolish all the shanties they were for inside Lokoja, Osara, Zango, Itobe, Obajana, and all the other areas for inside the state. So all those ones too, they go. And he also tell the State Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, plus the local government chairman and union leaders, plus security agencies join. So may they also meet with the Keke and Okada riders then to make sure that they properly documented. At least not talk to me they ban that one for inside, but may they document them so that they know how they take the waka. Also, traditional rulers get to guard their domain and make sure say all the coral for inside the places where they're clean from every form of yamayama for inside the state, both physical and person yamayama. All of them may they ensure all that one. All this one to make sure say everything for inside the state stay peaceful. Insecurity no be give for inside there. But, you know, how to enforce them, they say all the traditional rulers, them say they need to make sure, say, they carry this in on top of their head as their main responsibility. So, of course, while in the top this one, he also say, pele to the families of the security agencies where they killed for Jakarta local government area last week, Saturday. Of course, this is going to be one of the major breaches where they experience inside there. All right, now that we they close mouth, come out from inside this story, make we see which other story they on ground for inside political worker.
May we enter southeast Domot. This one we not to go to Wakafa now inside Abia State. Now Abia State has seen the matter. It get us the apple for inside Abia State where different people done the reason as it things they go. So some youth for inside the state join with small adults. They don't follow body join. Come outside for inside streets of Aba. They shout and make noise. Say we not go grill. Hey, the one way Bubiagu they do us for inside this security where they say they suppose they watch us. He no enter at all because now. What would the reason be say innocent in the gym? Person will just stand for bus stop, they look road before he cross. He say pamu before you know what they happen, they don't kill him inside this one. They say ebubiagu na people, na ebubiagu people. Now do this one. Now so they talk. Follow this talk. Now in the people where they inside the state they can't enter road. In fact, when they go block road finish, they block Aba Oweri road. That one Aba Oweri expressway. They look enter Aba road. All the major road where they say Aba. Now better goes to come follow from inside that one. They say, Governor, may we call you, may we tell you what is their mind. This one where they use Ebobiago security network, you know, enter because we know say now Southeast governors, God say they want to do Ebobiago, but now time don't reach. As they create them, now made they ban them now because this thing, you know, gelato. So outfits when I go create, we're supposed to protect us. Maybe we supposed they sleep with 2 eye closed. Now call they make us they fear. So then they go come on mats from under our bed. We call the fear. Say, madam, we will stand up for outside money rich. They say all these ones when we talk. Now suffering we just use content you for streets. Now this one will carry placard. Now because we don't want to show you what we get to mind. But if this placard won't no go work. We go make better noise till everybody for inside this domot know what we cook, where they make the house they burn. And you know, say when house they burn, you get some time where yam go burn, so you go take say na beans. When beans they burn finish, you know say na okpa remain for fire where they never bring corn down. Now the kind thing, now they vex them for inside Abia State. As the matter they drag so. Now so we see them, they follow the matter, they look as they go open, as they go so.
And for our last story for inside political waka, if you day inside Billiri East for Gombe State, now they say 3 times a week they get free haircut courtesy of one major supporter of the Labour Party presidential candidate Oga Peter Obi. This matter not be small something at all because you know according to what we see for inside the social media, different people they do different things to express their support for this same candidate. This young man where they inside Gombe State say yes, they invite people, you know, to they come the shop, come the bar 3 times a week as dedication waiting called Obi Makama Free Barbing Salon. Yes, now waiting they call them. That on Saturday, 30th of July, 9 first do this post. So as you see for inside on our television, people don't they go there, especially children. They say not be small something at all. As in just they show say in support. Of course, Labour Party people them don't reach out to them. We never really know anything other than what they see. They say they commend them for the young passion way in display in supporting their presidential candidate. We don't know whether they will contribute to that campaign because if let's say the queue we go date that man Barbing Salon will be small something at all. Billiri is now they enjoy you.
Now better blending. Now they blend the thing they go for inside that domot. But I just can't they look like saying already go my pastor in Sabi for there. Nothing was seen now.
Femi.
Okay, Pere enter Gombe State. Maybe we'll see whether he go cut another style for you.
You don't fight trouble.
But I agree to you. Make my camera no awful. Just no enter Gombe. Maybe we'll see whether this guy Sabi work. So, all right, without the story they talk, we don't talk so far. Maybe we'll leave political waka for now. Maybe we'll enter inside the different domot to look other things. Maybe we'll bring you Koko wisdom and expressive. After that time, I guess go and that put for we go ask a better question. We suppose not start the put mouth for election 2023, or maybe we'll sit down for back small. Maybe they look at the matter they be. Oh yeah, now we'll find out waiting people from global rights know onto election things and how it's supposed to be, how it's not supposed to be. Oh yeah, sit down put, we they come back. Nah.
Protect our life and the integrity of this country. We were told that there will be a free, that is no violence election throughout the nation. Nobody will fight, nothing will happen. We hope so, and we are still praying. And we also let our youth that don't fight, don't do anything. Just go and vote, stay and wait for the results. That's all.
We advise people, don't fight about the voting within the town and outside the town, city and the villages.
They have not arrived in time. We are waiting them for more than 2 hours or 2.5 hours. Now about 10. And they have started just now.
Better twale to all our wonderful viewers. Even just they join us today for Inside Koko of the Matter for Wazobia Max TV and Wazobia TV. And we see the Inside Koko of the Matter and we did look waiting they happen concerning the rights of voters for inside Nigeria. Just a couple of days ago here, voter registration finally come to an end. Even though some people see the big say may they increase the day, but I don't close mouth say they know they do anything concerning that. So the talk of get your PVC, it don't expire now. The ones we don't get, fantastic numbers we will see, especially from the youth demographic. But now it don't reach for us to go beyond that matter. Waiting be the rights of our voters, waiting be the right of our electorate for inside Nigeria. Whether you get PVC, whether you not get PVC, certain things where you need to know. Now we don't carry on giving up for Inside Koko of the Matter, so we could grind them this evening. And I dare here with Femi, we will give us who our Ogunge guest be for today.
You don't forget, say now you chance me. Collect the name of the guest. Call the name where you collect. Call the name now.
Better twale to Oga Edosa Obiawe, Programs Manager of Global Rights. I think we can just give you small chance.
After you don't chance me, see say now your brother, you can't chance me. Say we can call name.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe we start. It gets us sometimes person go reason all the things where they happen inside our country. You get when we do 2011 election, it could be like say they beg our papa, mama, everybody we supposed vote. Come outside. 2015, come outside. 29, come. They beg where they. But it's 2023. Come be like say na 2021. I've been at 2020. We take start them because the way people they ginger onto them. Which kind of time you will get voter card? Suppose enter. Election race, say they don't go vote for you, but you go vote for person. What bus stop boy is supposed to enter? Because some people be like say they don't enter them since. Some people still say it's still far now, bro, scandal. This thing they PVC. No worry, I never go open this thing again. We will collect our PVC. Which kind of time will you were supposed to vote? We get head for as Nigerians. Say you want to work, you supposed to put head and mouth. Say okay, I go vote for inside election.
Thank you, Femidi. First, we say this next election where they come, so I think Nigeria will be one of the most interesting elections we don't ever get for Nigeria. Looking at all the things we don't happen running up to the election. In terms of when you suppose vote, if you see what INEC column continuous register or continuous registration. So we're supposed to be say it's not supposed to stop because it's continuous. That's what they call them. But of course, because INEC need time to prepare the voters card, they need time to prepare all that logistics, need time to know how many people they want to prepare for the election. And that is why they give time to say, if it reaches time before the next election, the registration will stop. But after the election finish, registration will start again. And so you're supposed to be beginning the talk of make I go register. As this one end now, of course, like next month, some people will turn 18. We'll never be 18 before this one end. But it means they're not going to vote for next election. But as the next election end, INEC will open the portal again, open registration process again. Now that time you're supposed to start your registration. You're not supposed to wait till you don't reach time for election. But of course, you look at the things that happen this period. We can't make all of a sudden heavy rush Conde for everybody want to go vote. And it's because of why I first talk say next year election will be one of the most interesting elections for Nigeria. Both bad side and of course the good side. The good side we say before now, people they used to just two main parties, so to speak. But now it be like say another third force, don't they?
You should say you know the 3.5 because I see some parties with self.
Yes, but if you look at the general movement where they go, yes, we have like what you would call like the fourth one, or even more than that. But the general movement where they go, you will see everybody they shout three major sides. Of course, we cannot downplay the fourth side as well. But this whole thing I don't be the new part or the good part of this next election. Why they talk say the good part. Because it means we get more option. People now say we get more option. People now decide to say, make I go register, make I vote.
Okay. So make a joy go back into the matter of say, get where INEC will say, no close register. because you want place card. Even the ones where people wey don't register reach 1 year, 2 years, they go say they don't close, say we don't register. To collect the card na quarrel. To know where your card follow day na quarrel. Not now come talk of person wey register for July 30, we will use and vote for inside February election. Because that thing they confuse person. Because if now no say last, we no go see the card collect. We can't rush, go register, say we won't vote. Even the card to come out, put for hand, na problem.
If you listen to the Oga of INEC the last time when they talk, why he say they don't want to extend, why they don't want to extend the last time before they can't extend another because no more extension is because they say no one situation where this kind of matter will happen again. Say you don't register, so come produce your card, come be wahala. So they won't take enough.
Now abroad they produce this card.
Well, Oga INEC, now go give us that kind of answer.
What do you do for Electorate for Abuja?
they are
because it go help our economy now.
You see what happened the last time, even when some of these sensitive materials, they keep them for CBN. INEC, they keep sensitive materials, election material for CBN. And then the last thing we hear, we say, Oga for CBN.
One enter inside race.
One joint contest. So it don't become partisan. And we come here say, it don't even get the party membership card like a year ago. So all those kind of things, they make voters even lose confidence in the whole process. Now, many people when they talk about that, they say, okay, this thing, why not just kind of go keep for somewhere abroad where nobody will get interest in the matter? Because if the CBN, well of us, be put mind on, it can't be said, the Oga of the CBN, don't go register for one political party a year before that time, and none of us even know. Until he can't come out and say, I want content, people can realize, say, this man don't even join party like 1 year ago.
Say he own matter, maybe say it come out, they push and come outside, it's different small. You know, say where they push it come outside, don't push it seriously. You know, it's a man talk say, they just help and do boss.
All the motor where they do, they don't know so they do.
Now help.
Family could leave that matter.
So, you see, those kind of things, that is, now they make INEC, they carry some of these things, go another territory, so to speak, to put confidence for voters, say, no, we will do this thing.
Okay.
Speaking of voter confidence, again, you don't look at the, how Igbo they talk, and I use for this one and others, unprecedented turnout of voter registration. Correct, guy. Anyhow, registration, like we never see them before inside the country. But one thing where we know, say, high voter registration not necessarily translate to high voter turnout.
Yes.
So make we come back to this issue of voter confidence and waiting voters need to know about their rights, especially now where at least they don't even start the first leg to even get their PVC. Make we believe, say, INEC go do everything where they need to do as they don't quick shut down the matter now. So make sure, say, all the cards come out. Waiting voters supposed to know now. Waiting be the next step now for people who don't get PVC.
Okay, good. Before I talk directly on that one, make I talk on the first matter where you talk about, say, we don't get many people who come out and vote now. Now to get them to register, to get PVC, now to get them to vote with the next thing. If you look at previous election, months running into the election, how the general sentiment be. You won't vote. I don't know, the election said that they count for Nigeria, everything. But compare that time to present time, it's as if people don't get ginger. So say, this next election, I won't participate. Even a lot of people will never register before. So even know that INEC said don't record over 12 million new registration. It means that people don't do ginger, but now it now depends on you and me now to keep that momentum in them, or to keep that ginger in them, as they will call them. So make sure, say, that ginger not die until that election time reach. Just keep on the talk on the matter, keep all of everybody they busy on the matter. So that ginger will just flow into that February when the election go there. Now looking at waiting their rights and waiting the day entitled to even ginger them to come vote.
Exactly.
If you look at around the world, what the woman will call globally, the most Koko rights of the electorate, now the right to choose who you want. That one are around the world. But sadly, in Nigeria, the most Koko rights as electorate now is not even the right to even what they call right to life.
To exist.
Unfortunately, in Nigeria today, or previous election till now, when it don't reach time for every election, it can't be like say we fight another civil war again. you won't go vote. First, your mama will tell you, say, you sure say you won't go outside, go vote today? I don't want to make anything happen to you. Okay, if you just do there, just vote and I'll come back house. So everybody mind now, make I vote, make I go vote, make I not die. Which is not supposed to be so. I'm not supposed to think of whether I go die or not go die when I won't go vote. I won't go decide who will be my next governor, who will be my next president. I'm not supposed to think of whether I go die or not go die. But that being said, even as electorate, as person who won't go vote, what do they call right to accessibility to the center itself, another wahala, another matter. If you see this last restriction, what they do, a lot of people do what they call transfer, change location. Why? Because in that last election then, some still did the area, but even that place where they go vote, you get a CB, it's still far. And so now, some can decide to just say, okay, make a change to where we did near my house. All these are right to accessibility. Why some don't leave their former area? If you even be the same city, you did with the Jikoyi before, now you don't do Kubwa.
Why you no call Garimpa?
I want to know where all those.
Now let I want to collect my card.
And you know, say for Nigeria now, election day now no movement day.
Yes.
A restriction movement, unless you day on a station, maybe a duty like una will be media and the rest. So even me, where I get my voter's card, I won't go vote for Gaki, and I stay for Jikoyi. Police will stop me for road. If I tell them, say I won't go vote, I remember the last two election, I be observer. And when sometimes I would just, I know will show my observer ID first. I would just want to see how police will. I tell them I won't go vote. And the first thing they will ask me be say, where your finger? They won't look the ink. I say, but I never vote. I say, I won't go vote now. They will tell me, say, I will sure say I vote, you won't go vote. And then when matter don't too plenty, I will come say, okay, you know what, I be observer, see my status, so I go observe for that side. So there another matter, accessibility matter for voters, where our government, even INEC, supposed to consider very well.
But if they won't look that one through, they go tell you, say, at the point where they register, you go select the place where near you pass. So what INEC get to do with that one? Not be as a result of.
You know what happened for last election? What I observed for that last election, they say, at the end of the day, when they can say some voters too plenty for one center, they can create another police center, though for the same area, but not that exactly that center, go another side. For example, last election, I observed the airport road.
That one in Abuja, you talk.
Yeah, in Abuja airport road. I observed, say, some people can't get confused because one place where they already start for look, but they reach the then they say that place not be their center again.
Oh.
So later they can't get one app where I can't come out for them. We will use that and say, oh yeah, bring your card, make we put the number to see where your center can be. So that one can't begin to show them the new center where they put it. Why? Because the number of people who they already start for that center don't too plenty.
Meanwhile, some centers, I remember for some places for Abuja that time, when they look finish, you go reach some center and only 3 people go there. The other one there, go see like 300.
Exactly. So that was one thing where they tried to balance out that last time, but they're not complete one completely. But I think that is supposed to even happen even during the registration.
You get as we go raising that one. You know what I talk this thing. So you know, say before election, political parties they go say, may we know where we take register, may we know the list of candidates. You know, say INEC they share the list of candidates, give people say, oh yeah, collect. May you know, say ahead of this thing. Now standard, nobody say we did it.
Yes.
But even at that one, it gets as some people they follow other people go house. They go know your number, don't know, help you check your number, check where you vote. And that one they cost quanta is a 1. But that one a 1 matter where people want to for grant. And that's it. For example, question where answer where they give to me, where work on the reason now. So this 23 election, this movement where people they say I want to. Before, when we grow up, when they learn election, they go tell you, say, don't tell anybody we go vote for. Keep hand for back. If you don't vote, may we not see your finger. Because in case something do something. But now, people call the ginger. You get some people where they now obedient, they call them. You get some people where they call themselves articulated. You get some, what do they call Tinubu people? They shout BAT. BAT, they no be all the party. I beg, if I don't call your party leader, no verse. So Kachukwu people, they many different people, they. You self don't remember. It can't they make me worry. They make me worry, say, this time, partisan politics, it be like say no be only politician can't do them now. That the electorate was supposed to judge the matter, now they don't judge that from inside now. This thing is good.
Yes, not good development. The thing they happen all over the world. If I won't vote for, if I say I won't be obedient, I won't vote for Obi, or I won't vote for Atiku, I won't vote for Tinubu, or I won't vote for Kwakwasia, or any other person. I suppose they freely and confidently say it without any fear of harassment.
But they cause quarrel for Nigeria now.
That is what I was saying. We get them around the world and then the Nigeria contest. Sadly, the Nigeria contest, now they make us still say those things not good. But not be say honorably, say they're not good. If I say I won't vote for Obi, it not mean say before that day, if I can't get reason to change my mind, I know if change my mind again. I they see what they happen for social media sometimes. They pull out what somebody doctor say, this man last 3 years, you say now this one will not the support to. Now he don't change my math, he don't support this one, they don't give her money. It not necessarily mean say they don't give the man money. The man don't look at the present situation, he don't change his mind, which he get the freedom of choice. He don't decide, say, okay, last year now candidate A, I be won't vote for, but this no, B, I won't vote for. Maybe because of what just happened now. You're not supposed to come the user and tell and say, now because you don't collect money, because you don't do this, they don't go give you money, they don't go do this one. It's not supposed to be so. Or you just say, I won't vote for Obi. The next thing, everybody come, hey, don't descend on you. Or I won't vote for Tinubu. Everybody can't descend on you. Oh, you don't join them. Oh, you don't. Now my choice. That is why when I vote, if my candidate win, anything we bring come table, all of us take them. If my candidate don't win, it not mean say the people will vote for the person, the other person say they don't sabi anything, or say because they don't give them money. Now their choice.
Now their choice too.
Now just how you say the reason where they get the problem is say that choice was it unduly influenced, as Ibuma will call up.
This one that by first influence, no call up undue. This one I say they put blow for your head, say go chop them if you know carry follow different matters they be. But wait to me and Antisomi, we can call Antisomi, you don't read post up where she get power past me. We don't ready to collect your callers, they call us inside the studio. Now you won't put mouth for inside this thing. They force you, they preach, give you, say don't turn evangelism now into the issue of election. They preach, give you until we go vote for. They try force you by force. They say no be that one, now this one. Or you self, if they put mouth to force people, try to make sure say they follow the candidate where they go, supposed follow. Now so it's supposed to be waiting the reason onto this thing and how the Nigeria, they say Nigeria will not be different. How you take different for your side? How you reason them? More know what they talk now. Go see the telephone lines. They walk up past for inside and television. Now you use hand roll now. They see they come out now. And then you go see the WhatsApp number as well. Send WhatsApp message now. Not be one close shop. You go come say you want buy market where we don't close. So send message now. More they read what they write. Join the show as we do and now. So start the call. More know what they talk onto the matter as we they do and so.
Daddy. All right, okay, do sir. Fine. Now, a lot of what we don't talk gets to do with pre-election matter and all of that. Make we come to the immediate build-up, so to speak. At least this year, some people say time still there, February still far one kind. But make we come back to, okay, now, you don't get your PVC. What next? You don't get who you want, vote for, mind. If to say you in the fear to talk it's okay. It's okay for your safety and for your life, not talk because everybody now, a lot of people they ride on sentiments, but make me move past that one. I watched one video, somebody where they talk about waiting voters supposed to do and all of that. And one of the things where they talk for inside the video, things like know your polling units. So either your card, but no problem. Waka go the place. To avoid certain things like waiting with the talk, for instance, of when you reach there, you not see any sign of voting. Who will be the person where they handle that area, things like that. She even, when she talk for inside the video, she even go as far as talking things like, if na place where say na open area, make plans, meet the people where they inside the polling units, find out who and who, if possible, say rain go fall that period, buy canopy, things like that. Now waiting Electorate suppose they do, or now other people like INEC suppose get responsibility for that one? But before you answer that question, make you quickly take this caller where they call us. Betatwale to you, good evening and welcome to the show. I beg, we will take God, beg you, just reduce the volume of your television, if possible, off the volume completely so that you go to hear us well. Yes, good evening. Okay, fine, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay. So, I've been watching you guys.
No worry, leave television, just they talk, they go, we they hear you. Talk, they go, we they hear you. Okay, Ifi, we they hear, I see, they hear that auntie for back. You they hear also? Okay, will I say, okay, if I go need to call us back.
I beg, remember when they call us back, make sure say you off the volume of your television. No worry, you go they hear us from the phone and make with you they hear you very clearly. Okay, Dosa, back to you.
Yes, you know, before election day, I need to do something. They carry the register of people where don't register for that unit, pay stamp for that unit, and say, make you go check whether your name they there or whether your details self correct before the election time. But sadly, for Nigeria, nobody they get time to go check that one again. After you collect papers, everybody they wait in election day. But that one for give opportunity to even know, say, oh, your name not at this center again. Oh, where my name there now? I need get some provision for their website where you feel track where your center there. But even at that, there are so many apps that I know say the next couple of months now, many of those apps will come up where you will just check where your center there. But it's better, as you said, make you encourage them.
You encourage them.
Once they don't post those things for them. Waka go there.
No idea. Okay, somebody they join us from inside Kaduna, inside this city. Can you welcome inside program? It's we hear you. Okay, William from Kaduna, we hear you. So hope they no be picking. They follow in Papa phone. They play. Okay. William from Kaduna, if you call us back, we there. May you ask a question? No, look say now only a math question sweet.
So you've been there answering the question.
Yes. So.
Yes.
Good evening.
Aha, you don't enter phone.
Yes, it's me speaking. William speaking from Kaduna.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. I like our program. I try to educate also.
Thank you, sir.
You want to ask now to say, we were born 2011. Hello?
Yes, we did hear you.
William from Kaduna is speaking.
Ask your question, we did hear you.
We were both 2000. Where did they start 2011? Where we say until our first don't old. Then we go to capturing. As we know go, as we go, they don't finish. How we go do them?
Better question. Me say your card you don't lose.
Bless you, Oga William. When they talk, you go to hear himself back for it because we did hear you. Oga William, we don't hear your question. Thank you so much. Oga Edosa, whether I go for help us answer that question. Whether we ask INEC.
Yeah, if you remember, there was one registration we would do before. That was before the even 1999 election. And then by 2003 election, we do another registration. 2011, we do another registration. We can't lead to the permanent voters card. Unfortunately, with waiting, INEC don't talk now. Say no going back on July 31. Any change where you won't make to whatever, whether you lose your card, you never register, you won't change location and everything. The way it be now, you will wait till after election. That now what INEC don't talk with that.
You see, as the use of soft voice,
because the thing self they bitter me because
why?
So many reasons. Number one, if you see Nigeria population, you will see say at certain year millions they turn 18, and if you look birthdays across Nigeria, you will see say now usually between July and April.
Now where that cause
now people they get birthday pass. So what that means is from this month August now go reach that February election time, a lot of people will turn 18. We not feel register before that 31st July. We not go feel vote for this next election. Some, as you said, INEC even extend the date like this our guy we call just now. He not still for any reason. He not ginger body. It could be for very genuine reasons.
Okay. But before you carry go, somebody they call us from Calabar to put your mouth for inside this talk. Solomon, welcome from inside Calabar. How Calabar today now?
Hello?
Yes, so Ogasolo, we dey here, Ogasolo.
Yes, sir. Yes.
We dey hear you. Carry talk, they talk. We dey hear you.
Okay. Hello?
They talk.
Thank you, sir. I want put man for the matter. Hello?
Yes, carry on. We dey hear you. Just the talk they go.
I want put man for the matter. The thing when I want ask, they say, hello? Hello?
Yes, we dey hear you. They talk. Oh, I don't talk police there.
The thing when I want ask, they say, the thing when I want ask, they say, this obedience, the way that they attack person for social media is no good for this election time. You know, if you want win election, no be to the attack your. Hello? No. They attack their opponent for social media, no good. If person wants support this other person, they go attack you. They even threaten one people like that. If you go say you they support Tinubu or Atiku, then go attack you. Or whether a celebrity you go support this person, they go say you don't go collect money, you don't go do like this. All those things no go like that now. Now election what we did. Now for grassroots then they play election, not be for social media. Not be to the attack person for social media be they see. Go when election time reach, go your polling unit, vote for person where you get for mind, where you want vote, make you win the election. Not be to the attack your people where they support your opponent for social media. It's not good. They even threaten one man to kill him. It's not good now. It's not good. Not be for all those things. Not be all those things will make the Peter Obi win the election. And like that, as they do so, they go even make people call for not like that. It go even make those people who suppose even they vote for them. They don't go vote for them.
Thank you, Oga Solomon. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We don't hear from you. Thank you so much. All right, when I don't hear time they run. I just see say the time don't go like. So we could just ask you, say make you just help us maybe in like the next 2 minutes. Just give us everything we voters get to do. We don't talk about things like voting your choice. We don't talk about things like what do you call the other one? So many other things where you don't talk, but just very, very sharply. Any other areas where we never touch on in conclusion?
Okay. Before I end this matter, there is one critical block of voters where we're supposed to consider when we talk about the right of accessibility. Might be the physically challenged.
People with disabilities.
People with disabilities, as they will call them. It's supposed to be responsibility of, INEC don't they try, at least recently from the last election, even was show election and the rest, they try put them into consideration to see say they make provision for those people. But we need to do more to see say those category of people no lose out.
What's in be the more? Make we break them down.
Good. Number one, they're supposed to get their own what people they call lane or line.
Or
and
queue.
Somebody supposed to there. We go attend to, for example, the blind. You supposed to get what they call that brace system. We go enable until cast the votes. The deaf, sign language interpreter supposed to there. We will explain to them what thing they go on for them.
Better sign language interpreter, not be by partisan one. Okay.
That is why supposed to be person where INEC itself employ.
Okay.
If you can't leave that one to organizations or parties to come they arrange that one, now that one will come. We're supposed to get one we INEC itself put for there. We will help those category of people. The elderly as well, now another category. So if we want to do election, we're supposed to do what they call inclusiveness, make everybody have the freedom and the right to vote freely and waka come out. And then finally, another matter we won't talk again. Now, the one we don't talk about, I want to stress them again. And maybe the way the last caller talked, he was trying to say it, but they talk about another way. Everybody get the right to choice for election matter. But at the same time, way they say that they attack you, make you not provoke another person with your own choice. Not come they tell me say your candidates now A, you support A because B bad, C bad. Tell me why your A good.
Facts.
And leave them there. You don't need to tell me why B not good or why C not good. Because if you tell me why B not good, if I support B, then I will come after you begin they say, no, I begin to attack you as they call them so. Time now for us to do what they call issue-based campaigning. All these who fight, they take us away from the Koko of the matter.
Issue-based campaigning, not be from the politicians in the start. There's issue-based campaigning, then there's issue-based supporting.
Electorate supposed to force them to focus on the issue. If all of us, they always talk about that, and they will just be happy, they make they do one for them. But if all the same time, all of us, they come back to the issue, tell us the issue, talk about the issue, they will get no choice than to focus on the issue. But if you are focusing on the fact they say, obedience, they fight articulated, they fight Kwankwasia, they fight BAT, then we just did them, they fight themselves for them. But if all of us, they say, no, not be fight matter now. Now Nigeria project will be matter now. Tell us, this is the issue with Nigeria, this is the issue. Tell us how you want to handle this issue. Which is they bring comfortable to resolve these issues. They will have no choice than to focus on the issue.
But that talk now, you don't talk. And yes, for different places now, there is different things where it's supposed to be and how things supposed carry do. And for different people where one look, say you want to support your candidates, where an free thing they give, on an air court, you want open, they give people, say where they want cut air. Well, that one a part of the talk where they say, well, great, I guess, say, thank you, say, you come and show no verse, so you know, say, now, with this stingy, now only shake I get for you.
Who this stingy? Who this stingy?
No, now she teach me. I guess don't follow us.
Thank you, Oga Edosa. We appreciate you very, very much. All right, now don't hear the hands of the electorate. When I need to know what I need to know, not be only sentiments matter, but also with facts, with figures, and also with consideration for the next person. We'll still get and we'll go talk about waiting go happen post-election concerning voters' rights, but when I don't hear the one we need to happen before and during election day. Quickly, before we go, Chidi from Onisha send us message saying your own contribution be say make INEC bring good card reader come on the election day because he don't experience many times, especially for inside the last governorship election for Anambra, say card reader not fit identify some voters' cards. So of course, again, we call out to INEC to also continue with the things where they do. Very important move where they bring with beavers, but still to improve. Another person send us message, Felicia from Makurdi, Benue State, say make INEC they responsible to make sure say all the polling centers they comfortable for the electorate. Say may they provide canopies or shade and all of that. Say may they not leave them for electorate hand or political parties we bring them because they go use them as campaign strategy for inside the polling units. Again, on this matter, as much as INEC get their role to play, we just sharply say you to electorate do your own part because at the end of the day, what they hear post-election now disenfranchisement, that big Oyibo word they get to say they not allow you do what you need to do. So if you need to take control of some things, take control of some things. My name is Nasumi Alegiono. We need to close my command from inside Koko of the matter today. Thank you once more to all our wonderful people that will follow us touchlight the matter. But for today, we get to close my command.
Thank you. Say you follow us do program. So my name is Nafemi D. Amele.